Also, we got a couple of problems out of 6.6. The first one I'm going to do here, actually I'm going to do this one first. This is question number 6 out of 6.6, and it says, Alphonse and Melinda are taking a drive in a certain country. They know that a speed of 100 kilometers per hour is approximately equal to 62 miles an hour. Okay, so y'all, I'm going to use that little piece of information. I'm going to say 100 kilometers per hour is about the same thing as 62 miles per hour, okay? And it says we're driving on a road that has a speed limit of 80 kilometers an hour. Okay, so y'all, I want you to notice we have kilometers per hour here, so we're going to put 80 kilometers per hour there. And the question is saying how many miles per hour? So I don't know what that is. I'm going to call it X. Let me use a black marker so it comes out a little bit better. X miles an hour. Again, miles per hour on the bottom, miles per hour on the bottom. Kilometers per hour on the top, kilometers per hour on the top. So I'm going to cross multiply now, y'all. So that's going to give me 100. Let me write it over here where I got some more room. I'm going to have 100x equals 62 times 80. Okay, we'll figure out what that is in a second. So that's going to give me 100x equals, let's see, let me get my calculator. Let's clear everything. 62 times 80 is 4960. 4960, and then I'm going to divide it by 100. Okay, so let's divide that by 100. Okay, and I'm going to make that into a decimal right here, 49.6. So I'm coming up with 49.6. Now the directions do tell me to round to the nearest whole number. So what they're asking me, y'all, is 49.6. Is that number closer to 49 or is that number closer to 50? And we'd say, hey, that number is really closer to 50, so that's what I'm going to put right there, okay? Now, there's another problem that we were asked, similar type of problem here, and it says, on a map, the distance between two mountains is 4.5 inches. Y'all, as a decimal, that's 4.5, so 4.5 inches. But the actual distance is 136 miles. So notice, inches on the top, miles on the bottom. Now it says Russ is camped at a location on the map that's 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to take 3/4. I want to know what that is as a decimal. Okay, so let's make that into a decimal, 0.75. Okay, so 0.75, that's still inches. We want to know how many miles we're going to have. Okay. Okay, so again, inches on the top, miles on the bottom, miles on the bottom. Again, y'all, I'm going to cross multiply here. 4.5 times x is a 4.5x. 136 times 0.75. Okay, we'll figure out what that is in a second. Okay, 136 times 0.75, 102. And then we'll divide everything by 4.5. Okay. So x equals 102 over 4.5. And I'm coming up with 22 points, a whole bunch of 6. Let's see, 22 point a bunch of 6s after that. And again, it says round to the nearest whole number. So y'all, to the nearest whole number, that would be a 23. Okay, if y'all got any questions, let me know.